have never ever in my life have had a studio like I have right now. So I'm really thankful for it, and it has been a very long journey. And I also would like to add over here that in this journey I have always worked from my bedroom, and not just entire bedroom. I have just worked from one corner of my bedroom. I have grown my businesses from one corner of my bedroom, right from art business to my brushes business to my presence, whatever I have on the internet or my academy, my online Artyshils Art Academy. Everything has grown from a corner of a bedroom, and I've never ever had the privilege of having such a studio that I have had right now. I have worked on floor, I have worked in corners, and I have worked on just very tiny tables to having some big tables sometimes. When I was starting my brushes business, I used to work from the table on a corner of my room, and my brushes we used to store inside my bed. I had this storage bed, so I used to store all my inventory inside there. So whenever we used to get a new order, we would just open the entire bed up to take out whatever brushes that are ordered, and then create the orders and then send them off. So I just wanted to say that this studio space doesn't make me as an artist, doesn't make me as a business. It's a very nice thing to have, and I'm very thankful for this. It just helps me take my personal workshops or in-person workshops in a better way, and it just gives me a lot of space to be able to create larger paintings. So it just makes life convenient, but it does not make me the artist that I am or the person that I have become as an artist. So that is what I wanted to share over here. And one more thing that I wanted to share before I share my studio is that, as I told you, that I've always worked from my bedroom, and I've never ever had any kind of large space. Initially, when I had this large space and I had to move into this large space, I just did not know what to do with that space at all. My idea of studio is just one corner, one table, and that is it. That is all I used to work with and manage with. And my idea of storage was just keeping my canvases in some random drawer that I could find, keeping my colors in some random drawer that I could find, or creating little shelves around my table so that I can keep my stuff that I need. That was my idea of the studio. So when I got this big space that I'll just show you right now, I had no idea what to do with that space. So after moving in this house in Canada, or this home in Canada, I was still working from bedroom, or making my studio here and there, and I was just not using this basement space that I had for 6 months or around 1 year. I just did not move to the studio because I just did not know what to do with it. This space just overwhelmed me. This space was just not making me comfortable at all. Finally, slowly I got the ideas, and slowly I started creating that vision of what I want to do with this space, how I want it to look, and then slowly this studio was born. So you can say since last 1 year, this studio has developed into what it is right now. But there are still a lot of suggestions that I need, and a lot of help that I need in this studio, and that is where I am coming to you. So please help me if you can. I would really appreciate your help. I need your suggestions in a lot of areas. So I will look forward to your comments under this video, or your DMs if you would like to give your suggestions of what I should do with certain parts of this studio. So yeah, that was a big introduction. Without taking any more of your time, let's go ahead and let's take a little tour of my studio. Okay, so there's the entryway of my home, and as soon as you enter my home, there are these stairs that are going upstairs for the bedrooms, and then you have these stairs that are going downstairs towards my basement studio. And then first, before you reach the basement studio, we have a powder room on the left, and this powder room is amazing because whenever I have people over here, the powder room is very convenient if anybody wants to use the washroom. And then as soon as you enter and you go down towards my studio in the basement, you are greeted by these beautiful birds flying towards inside the studio, taking your eyes towards inside the studio, and they are saying welcome to our happy place. And not just that, I also have this lovely frame that says positive mind, positive vibes, and positive life. And with these little things at the entry, I just wanted to make this space very cozy, warm, welcoming, inviting, as if when somebody comes over here, they feel like just being here and not leaving. So that was, my vibe that I wanted to bring over here. And then over here, I needed a suggestion that I was thinking if I should put a shelf over here and, put little trinkets on the shelf or little, cute things or artsy things on that shelf. Or do you think putting a thin shelf over there will make this area very heavy? Do you think this is enough? So that is where I needed some suggestion. And then as soon as you're done with this beautiful entryway and you enter, you are greeted with this lovely view of the entire studio. This is not the entire studio, there is workspace on that side, but this is a part of my studio that you are greeted with. And then over here I have these hooks that are there for people to hang their stuff, their bags, their coats, whatever they are when they are coming in my studio. And then we have this mirror. This mirror is for me to check on myself when I'm filming something, or when I'm doing some video shoots or something and I need to check on myself. This is the mirror that comes in very, very handy. And this is a very, very cheap mirror. This is the cheapest mirror I could find, must be like $15 or something. And then as soon as you enter, on the left side I have this cozy little bed. And this bed is for the times when we have a lot of guests at home and we need some extra sleeping space. Then this bed comes in handy. But this bed is also like a very cozy space if I just want to sit there and do some sketching or just relax or something. But trust me, I never get to do that. Not once have I sat there to do any kind of sketching or relaxing. So yeah, this is the favorite space or favorite area of my dog. My dog comes and relaxes with the bear over here, and that's why the dog blanket is over here as well. While I'm working, my dog sleeps over here with the bear. And then this is the space where my kids come and they sit with me, they talk to me while I'm working, or they want to spend time with me. And this extra canvas is just over here because I wanted to try an abstract painting on it and I took that canvas out. So speaking of this canvas, I just wanted to come over here to show you where I store my canvas. So this is a little hollow space in my room, and as you enter over here, this holds all my canvases. So I'll just switch on the light. This has some extra boxes that I recycle and use for shipping and packaging. And these are all my canvases, right from, there's a whole collection of like small canvases right here, some medium, big canvases and all that. So there's an entire collection of every kind of canvas that I need or that I plan to work on. So that is my canvas storage area. And I will close the door here and let's go back to the studio. And this bed is not just a bed, this also acts as storage area. So this bed has these two drawers under it. So this drawer has some extra brushes, Artyshils art brushes, and then on the other side of the drawer it has some of my packaging supplies. Those are just some of the packaging supplies. Some packaging supplies are in this drawer as well that I'll just show you. And then on the right side of the bed I have this little bedside table that we got from IKEA, and on the table I have this printer. So I'll just switch on the light before I show you anything else. Alexa, switch on main light.
Okay.
Alexa, switch on easel light.
Okay.
All the lights of the studio are connected to Alexa. So this is the main light and that is the easel.
Good afternoon, Shilpa. Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Anyways, that part is the easel part, so that's why that's called the easel light. Coming back to this side, as I was telling you, I have my printer over here, but this printer is not used for any kind of fine art prints or anything. This is just a regular printer used for regular work. And then behind the printer we have this corner over here. Now that corner, once again, I need a suggestion. I really don't know what to do with that corner. I just want that corner to be beautiful. Maybe I can bring in some fairy lights around here, but how? That I'm a little confused. Should I put a plant over here? But I have already killed one plant that I had kept over there because the watering of the plant that is over there, it gets a little tricky and then it doesn't get watered and then it died, and I don't want to kill one more plant. But if you have any suggestion for what I can do for that corner, if you have any image or Pinterest picture or any inspiration idea for what I can do with that corner, please let me know. I would love to consider that. And then as soon as you move on with the bed, you are greeted with this lovely gallery wall that I have, and this gallery wall starts with all the Artyshils art brushes that we have, these are all the sets of Artyshils art brushes that I've ever launched. There is a brand new launch that we are working on, and that will be launching very soon. But these are the already existing sets, and I'm so proud of them. If you've not tried Artyshils art brushes, you have to try your sets of Artyshils art brushes, and you're gonna fall in love with those. And then on this gallery wall are some paintings that are very, very new, that I've recently painted and that are waiting for the auctions or the shows that they are a part of. And then some paintings are the leftover works out of all the works that I've sold. So I really paint a lot of paintings every month. I'm literally painting so many paintings, and these are just a few leftover ones, and those are still looking for their homes. So if some painting is calling you, and if you would like to grab any of my works, then definitely check out artyshils.com, and you'll be able to find your favorite painting that you can grab from there. And then in front of the gallery wall, I have this space where I take my workshops. So in-person workshops is one of my favorite things to do. That is why I really cherish this space, because I get to meet real people, work with them in real life, guide them in real life, and see the happiness on their faces when their paintings come to life. So yeah, this is the left side of my studio. This is a workshop area, and for this I really needed a suggestion that this is the gallery wall, this is the workshop area. What should I do with this wall? My idea or my thought was that I want to put a big screen TV over there. When we are having workshops, when I want to show them some video or some inspiration or something, and I can just show the students on the TV. So that is why I wanted the TV over there. But I don't know, let me know what you think. Right now I just have a fairy light and macrame thing hanging, and I also have this poster of mine that I had created for the in-person art shows that I was a part of. I would put this on the tent for people who wanted to know more about me. They could just read this. If you also want to know what's written on it, you can just pause this video and read. I'll just switch on this cute little fairy light that I had. This fairy light I just bought for some photography work that I needed to do. And then over here I have the switchboards are connected to a speaker. There is extra camera battery charger over there, and then that white switchboard is connected to Alexa, and that is how all these lights get switched on as soon as I ask Alexa to switch on the main light. And then over
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, thanks Alexa. Alexa also wants to be a part of the video, so yep, here we are.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, fine. Anyways, from here let's move on to the right side. So this is the place where I really need big suggestions from you, and I just want to know what I should do about it. This is a blank wall that I want to create my shop on. So whenever I'm taking workshop and I also want to host open studios, I wanted a wall that has my shop where I can sell little things. So these are the big things that I'm selling. These are the paintings, the original artworks, and this wall I wanted it to have little things like my stickers, my greeting cards, and my fine art prints, and the magnets, my single brushes, which are not sets, just single brushes, and some more stationery items that are on my mind. So I wanted to create this area as my shop. So under this blank wall that you see over here, it is not blank. I'll just show you what all is there. Under this I have kept these two dressers. This drawer is all the electronics drawer and some extra things drawer like this cutter and this glue gun, but it's mostly electronics, my hard drive, voice recorders, etc. And then this second drawer has all the extra things like my tape. This is the weighing machine for when I am packaging. These flowers that I use for photography sometimes, and these are the tissue papers that I use for painting. These are some extra pens, the packets of pens, and just these little things. And then over here on this third drawer, once again I had these extra little things. This wool, I was making something out of it. My laptop bag. These are the ornaments that I never finished creating. This is the ornament that my daughter was doing for her teacher, but she made another one because I don't know, she did not like it. This one also, my daughter was creating this ornament for her school teachers. Then I have, you know, some extra stuff that I use for decoration and the ornaments creation stuff, and also these are just, you know, extra things that I have in this side of the drawer. And then when we move to this side of the drawer, I have all my acrylic paints over here, and then I also have some acrylic mediums, varnishes, and then I have some acrylic paint pens over here. You know, these are the two things I bought but never ever used. And there's some more acrylics, and these are some of the very well used and loved stencils. And these are the acrylic paints divided into oranges and greens and purples, as you can see. And then I have a big jar of gesso as well over here. In the second drawer, I have some extra rough cloth. I used up a lot of rough cloth while I'm painting, so that is that. And then I don't know why I have the skewers. Why do I have skewers here? I don't know what I was doing. I have some extra gold leaf over here, and then some more rough cloth. And then I have this spray paint over here. I have some watercolor paper, some watercolor book, and some more gold leaf over here. And then over here I have this electric rubber, some more glitter, some more tissue. I also have this Winsor Newton gouache, and you know, all the different kind of gouache paints over here. And then for the last and the third drawer, once again I have a lot of rough cloths over here, a fixative. So these are all the things that are there in these dressers. And then on top of the dresser I have this basket. These are some of the fine art prints that I created for a show. This is well some of the floral originals on paper. This is the rabbit that I had created. So yeah, these are some of the originals on paper and fine art prints. And this basket, I carry it when I have the in-person shows. This little box is also for the in-person shows that I participate in. And in this I have kept some of my greeting cards. These are also, you know, some of the greeting cards that are kept over here. Under this I have this small basket, and it has all my little stickers. I send a lot of these stickers as free gifts to my clients along with the greeting cards, but these greeting cards are for sale as well if you're interested in my greeting cards. And then over here I have this little thing, says truthfulness, compassion, and look how cute it is. And then over here I have some paper towels, and then I have a portrait of mine. This was gifted to me by an amazing person. I met her at one of my in-person shows, and after giving me this, she never contacted me on Instagram. So I'm still looking for her on Instagram. So if you're watching this video, just send me a hi so that I can just connect with you again, because you know what, I just am not able to find you at all. But anyways, you know what I was saying is that this wall is not going to be this wall. This wall I want to convert it into a shop where I am selling a lot of my stuff. I know all the stuff that I want to sell, but I'm just struggling with the display part of it. I was thinking if I should get a neon light which says shop. I was also creating this sign over here that says shop. It is not done yet. I'm going to, you know, stick some real flowers over there and, you know, paint a little better, paint the background. There's a lot that needs to be done over here. But instead of this, I was also wondering if I should have a neon sign that says shop over there, and then few racks on the right side and the left side of this golden display that I have. One rack here, one rack here, one rack here, and one rack here. Let me know what you think about this idea, or if you have any other idea for how I can create a shop on this wall or around this wall. I really need suggestions and ideas. If you want, you can just DM me some inspiration images that you might have, or some idea images that you might have. You can share with me on Instagram, or you can share with me your ideas in the comment section below. I would love to know from you, because I definitely need help with this space. And then over here we enter the main area where I work. You can call this my mini workspace, and I work on multiple paintings at a time. So you will be able to see all the things that I'm working on right here. We get started with on the left side. On the left side I have this little coral which has all my brushes on it on display. That bottle belongs to one of the students. She forgot her bottle over here. And then over here I have this word called escape, because that is what I want my studio space to be for me and for everybody who comes here. I want it to be like an escape from the world or the reality or what is going on in the life, the tension, everything. You just forget everything when you come over here. And then over here I have this little box storage thing that I got from IKEA, and it has a few of my books, Buddha planter which holds my scissors and some sponge, some of my books over here, brushes once again in Artyshils art brush storage thing, and then there is this all my pencils and few pens and whatever I need. And then there is one more wooden storage box over here which has some more important things right here and some more books and all the random stuff that I need. So everything that is there in the storage I use regularly and I need regularly. Nothing is extra in this particular storage. And then this is my table situation right here. So this is the chair that I sit while I'm working on this table, and this is the table that I recently stole from my son's bedroom. He was not using it a lot, so I just took it. This is a hand embellished fine art print. So as you can see, there is a lot of beautiful hand embellishment going on over here. I created for an upcoming show, and this spray bottle over here has some spray that I used for cleaning. This is not for painting, this is just for cleaning the table. I keep cleaning my tables because I just have to have a clean space for me and everybody who comes in over here. And then we have this table. There is a dustbin under this table which is full and I have to empty that. Over here I was working on filming a workshop for Artyshils Art Happy Creators Club, which is my online academy. If you would like to learn painting from me and if you would like to know all my techniques and the process, then Artyshils Art Academy Happy Creators Club is the place to be. Do check it out if you haven't already. So on this table there are few paintings that are going on, one this and one this painting that I'll be working on, and I have an idea for this painting. I've not started yet. And then this is a new camera that I bought and I couldn't be more happier about this. This is the best camera that I've ever used for my filming purposes. This is my extra mobile. This has my India phone number, a candle, some brushes once again, some extra journals, and this is another camera right here. As you can see, that is pointed towards this painting along with that camera, because nowadays I shoot from two angles and I'm going to invest in one more camera so that I can shoot from a third angle as well, and then I edit those videos so that they are very easy and very convenient and fun to watch for the viewers. And then over here on top I have this window. There's an incomplete painting over there, and then over here I have a bunch of acrylic inks. I have been obsessed with acrylic inks since last 1 year. I was never an acrylic ink person, but now I totally am. And then over here I have this color wheel, some dried flowers. These are real dried flowers, the fake flowers. One more stencil over here that I absolutely love and use a lot. I have this iPad stand over here. My iPad is not over here because I was working upstairs, and then I have my laptop stand over here. Once again, my laptop is not over here because I was working upstairs with my electronics. And then I have these two drawers. This drawer has all the random stuff that I quickly need while I am working, and then this drawer also has some random electronic stuff that I quickly need while I'm working. And then we come on the right side, and on the right side I have this absolutely huge easel that my husband and I built together. I have a reel of it on my Instagram just in case you want to check it out. And then on this easel I have a lot of paintings going on. So over here I have these two paintings going on, and then over here I have these work in progress which I'm done with the drawing of. These I have to get to the painting part of. These are the paintings that I have recently completed. I'm yet to paint the sides of it soon. And then over here I have this painting that I need to start, and these paintings as well I recently completed, and because they are still wet, I still have to paint the sides of it once it dries. And then there is a huge canvas over here, 36 by 36, that I need to start painting on. So this is the chair that I use while I'm working on this easel if needed. And then on the left side of it I have this cart. This cart only holds acrylic paints that I'm using currently in that particular project. Otherwise all the acrylic paints are housed there. So after this huge easel on the right side I have this oil painting cart. I was just working on those paintings yesterday. So all the oil paints are out, and these are my oil painting brushes. Always keep your oil painting brushes separate from acrylic painting brushes, don't mix them up. And then over here I have, of course, all the supplies of oil paints. And then on the right side I also have a normal wooden easel, the regular wooden easel that we use. And in this also I have started a new painting. The base layers are done, and then I drew the drawing of this horse and the macaw. I'll be sharing the process of this entire painting on my Instagram. If you would like to check out the process of my paintings and how I work, you definitely gotta follow me on Instagram. And if you would like to learn my painting, of course you have to check out Artyshils Art Academy. So a suggestion that I needed for over here in this area is about that wall. So as you can see, there is this golden grid over here, and I have few of these extra golden grids. So what I was thinking is, should I put 2 golden grids under each other over here and hang my acrylic paints on display over here, or oil paints on display over here, or will it look too cluttered? Because clutter is something that I just run away from. I want a lot of breathing space in my space along with all the things that I'm working on. I was also thinking that it'll be really nice to be able to see all my paints in front of me. So do you think I should put those golden grid things over here and display all my paints over here? Or should I put this kind of storage system here? Although I don't need more storage, whatever I have is enough for me right now and working for me. Or maybe that storage might help me in putting these canvases on the sides when I am working on the paintings over here. So I am more diving towards the option of putting golden grids over here. Let me know what you think of that, or if you have any other idea of what I can do with that part of the wall. I'm really looking forward to your suggestions around this studio, or what I can do around this studio and make it better. One thing that I really want to do around this studio is bring more greenery. I really need some plants in this space, to make it even more inviting. I'm not too worried about killing the plants because I do take care of the plants, and I am semi good at keeping them alive. Sometimes they die, but a lot of times they live a good life. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'll just remind you about all the suggestions that I need. I just wanted to know if I should put a rack over here. What should I do with that corner? Should I bring a TV over here, or do you think that'll be too distracting? And then I wanted to know about that wall, and the most important, I wanted to know if you have any ideas or inspiration of how I can convert this into my little shop for my studio. If you have any ideas, I would love to hear from you, and I really hope that you enjoyed this little studio tour of mine, and I would love to know what you thought about the studio. If you liked it, if you did not like it, if there's any changes and suggestions you have, please let me know in the comment section below, and I can't wait to read what you write and see what you have to share. So thank you so much for visiting my studio. I really hope that you like this space. So till I see you next time, bye and happy creating.